Seeing a storm is unique. We saw a little tiny low pressure system off the coast of Africa. At that point, the storms are in such a state of infancy that you really don't know what they're going to do. You don't know what direction they're going to go. You're watching the clouds start to billow and move, and you see the first few bolts of lightning. A lot goes through your head as far as where you are, what you're doing, are you safe, how bad is it going to get? There's this moment of fear. But then when it's over, everyone comes out and you assess. But what comes from that is camaraderie and people helping each other regardless what the case is. I did not ever plan on leaving St. John. I thought I was going to live in St. John for the rest of my life. In such a really shitty situation of not knowing where I was going to go and what was going to happen after Hurricane Irma, you really have this outrageous feeling of just, I felt like I hit rock bottom. I had no direction. I had no drive. I didn't know what I was going to do. I thought I had so much set out in front of me as far as my life plan and what was going to happen. And in a moment, that was just snatched away. Key West was a total shock and surprise, and a pleasant one at that. Stumbling into this dump of a shop at the time, it was kind of fitting where it was just like seeing the potential in something that was so beat up and run down and needed to be rebuilt, just like myself. I never expected the support and the family and the camaraderie. So many people have kind of stepped up in making me feel welcome and making this trade feel welcome in this part of the community. My favorite thing about fishing is the adrenaline rush when you get something on the other line. Your heart's beating out of your chest for a few seconds because you're so much closer. There's no gunnel that you're leaning over. You're kind of at the mercy of the fish and the ocean itself. So a lot of the boards that we've been building are made with local wood. Being on the water on something that came from local wood, it's about as natural and organic of a process of being on the water as you can get. These trees that we're milling still are from Hurricane Irma. The very reason that I'm here and doing what I'm doing in this place has brought me enough lumber and wood to use in kind of a roundabout sense where I'm taking what brought me here, I'm taking what could have torn me down entirely, and I'm turning it into art. It's kind of this weird little battle against a piece of wood. You're creating something and you're manipulating it to do something it doesn't naturally want to do. That same kind of energy of man versus nature battle with this wood translates really well to being on the water. I'm out there by myself. If I get hooked up with a big fish, it's telling me, it's moving me around. I'm gonna go for a ride. I think it's more of a fair fight. I'm an adventurer. I want to be outside the norm. The white picket fence isn't for me. The 9 to 5 is not for me. If you're afraid of something like that, then you're never going to be able to actually land a fish or take that dive to do something really extraordinary.